Good morning. Bureau of Investigations to get involved. And if the state, for whatever reason, doesn't want to get involved or can't find a resolution to it within a certain time frame, then FBI has to get involved with it automatically. Didn't even get it a chance to be shot down. He never introduced anything like that. He never spoke up for the interests of black people at all. In 30 years, he was in office. He was elected in office 17 times. And not one time did he speak up for the best interests of black people. Here, an African-American politician, a civil rights hero at best. Another example, Obama. Obama was elected first black president of the United States of America. But what laws did he put into effect or try to, like Trump is going around signing all these bills into law, signing executive orders, send people to the states, sending federal troops to the states. If you start messing with people's monuments and statues, whatever, he could send troops to the states. He signed that as an executive order. What executive order did Obama sign that protected black people? What did he do? And I'm guilty. I voted him in the office because we was all just so excited. You know, we finally have a black president in office. And everybody was so emotional. You were there when he made the speech after he won the inauguration. And we saw Sasha and Malia and Michelle with her awesomeness and all this. And, you know, we was just so proud as a country because then we finally started to believe that we really have beaten the demon of racism in this country because we have a black president now. And he has a real black wife. But what did he do for black people while he was in office? My question is, what was he allowed to do while in office? Let me tell you something. And I know I haven't had proof for years, but I've been saying this for years. Black people who are put in office are only given so much authority. And not just black people, just people are put in office, but they are given so much authority and so much power to affect change in this country. The people that have money run this country, period. You don't have any money, you have no voice in this country. And it's a hard reality. And the thing is, we as black people have instinctively in our gut, I've always known this. We don't want to accept it or publicly admit that because we want to believe that we have advanced so much as a people that we're not slaves anymore. We don't have chains, literal chains on our feet and our hands. And we're not being whipped and our backs are torn apart anymore. Our women aren't being raped and impregnated by slave masters anymore. None of that's happening anymore. We don't have Jim Crow anymore, but we have other things that are in fact, other laws in place, other systems of racism that serve to keep us in bondage. And even if we have black politicians in office, they're not given the authority to make change, especially for us. And some white people in office can't do anything either. If they don't have the money, they can't do anything. They're being controlled by the elite. And I got confirmation that that is true. A lot of us don't know that we had another black man in 2016 run for the presidential office. John Fitzgerald Johnson is his name. And he had a great agenda. He was running or attempting to run as an independent candidate, but to make a very long story short, because he did not have the money, and and he was told that, hey, look, if you want to run for office, we can put you on the map, we can put you out there, we can make you seen, we can put money in your campaign, but this is what you would have to do. This is your agenda. This is your new agenda. I know what agenda that you came here with. And I know this is what you thought you were going to do. But if you want us to push you and back you, make sure that you get into office. These are the agendas that you will push. He was told that. And I could pull up the YouTube video receipt that came out of his mouth that showed that yeah, there are people in this country, the elite with money, that run this country. And we need to realize that. What did John Lewis do for us? This is not an indictment against him. I'm you know, he just passed, and I'm sorry. And my family, I'm sorry. My prayers are with his family. This is in no way trying to disrespect his legacy, but I think part of respecting his legacy is to be honest about what black people can do in this country. And I'm addressing other people too, because there are white people and other people of other nationalities that are trying to join this fight to get rid of racism. But part of getting rid of racism is also recognizing when classism is in effect. Because classism empowers racism. Deal at the root of racism. It's classism. If we don't deal with the classism, if we don't address the classism, if we don't acknowledge and be honest and say, hey, classism exists, it actually empowers racism. It empowers misogyny. It empowers sexism. The word is not lying when it says that money is the root of all evil. So the people with money run this whole thing. What are we going to do about that as a country? Let y'all ponder on that today. Y'all be careful, be safe, and be blessed.